All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Devin Hour. Thank you for taking an hour out of your day to listen to my bullshit.
I love that.
Today, we have a very, very special guest, somebody who I've been following for a while, somebody who I admire, who works so hard. I wish I had that amount of mental capacity. Okay? So, welcome to the Devin Hour, Miss T, aka Tiana. Welcome. I'm happy to have you.
I'm so happy to be here today. Throughout a time we're going through in life, but you put it together. You're making the Devin Hour, and this shit is popping. I was looking at your interviews actually, by the way.
Oh,
I was like, yeah. I was like, I want to come on this show. Yes. I was like, hell yeah. Your energy, your questions, everything, your aura. I was like, I have to come. So I'm happy that I'm here.
Thank you so much. Yeah, like one of the things I really wanted to do with this podcast is to highlight our Black creatives, our Black talent. So just having you on is something that I really wanted to do. And I was like, low-key, I was nervous. I'm like, oh my God, she might not answer my DMs. Nobody's answering my DMs.
No,
yeah, I'm happy to have you.
Yeah, I'm shoot. No, I need publicity as much as anybody else does. So like when this comes out, I'm gonna post this. I'm going to chop it up. Whenever you come out with it, you send it to me. I'm posting on my feed so people who can know who you are, another Black creator in the industry. And I love doing stuff like this. So this is amazing. I'm glad I'm here.
Yes. So for today's episode of the Devin Hour, we are going to be interviewing Miss T. We're going to be picking her brain on her come up within the media industry and just getting to know her, talking about T-Talk Tuesdays. And we're going to talk about your docu-series, which I found out about yesterday, and it snatched my wig.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's so funny? I'm not going to lie to you. I was like that. I said, missing on Long Island is not one of the questions that he sent me. I'm like, I don't think he knows.
Oh, so, I made sure to add it. I made sure to add it.
Yes.
Because I'm so intrigued, and I really want to know like the concept behind that and how is it making that? Because that a docu-series ain't nothing to joke to play with.
No. It's nothing to joke, especially when you funded it yourself. Oh, you're not asking. You're not asking for producers. You're not asking for anybody to. Some people are not gonna believe in your project.
Correct.
Any project you do, and I wasn't gonna shop around. I didn't do that. But I don't know when we're gonna talk about that when we get into that. But when we get into it, we're gonna get into it.
I'm ready. I'm ready to hear all the tea from Miss T. Period.
Yes. I love it. It's so funny because when the sipping tea of the Kermit Frog, I was out before then.
Okay.
It was I think that happened like 2014, and I was out in like 2012. So that's funny.
So tell them to send you a check in the mail for that one.
Yes. Okay. Please.
So first, how are you doing? How was this quarantine for you? Are you still actively in quarantine?
See, New York is a little different. Mm-hmm. We're not getting as much deaths as it was before. I am still in semi-quarantine. I step out and if I go out, it's 10 people or less. I've went to like a restaurant. I just wanted to quarantine has been amazing for me. At first, when I was in quarantine, I was a little like first I was sick. I don't know. I never got tested for COVID, but I was definitely sick in the beginning in March. But I had a strep throat. That's what happened. And I had to be motivated because before quarantine, I was going to the gym 5 times a week. I was recording T-Talk in New York City. I was editing Missing Long Island 3 days out of the week. So I was so active. So just to completely stop, I was like, oh no. I'm like, you know what? Let me come out with the interview series on Instagram Live. I only saw a few people do it. I'm like, no, let's do this shit. Let's see if we can, because people know I do interviews in Long Island. I'm from Long Island, New York. And
Nassau or the other one, Suffolk?
Suffolk.
Suffolk?
Yeah. It's so funny because I know I'm from Suffolk. I'm from Suffolk County in Long Island, and I live in Suffolk. Suffolk. I love that because you literally don't because Long Island has two counties,
Yes.
Suffolk and Nassau. I think that's three actually, but I'm from Suffolk, and I've done interviews for almost 10 years now. So I wanted to continue doing quarantine interviews and really add some celebrities in there. Which
yes, you've been killing it.
Yeah, yeah, me having we're definitely gonna end up with that. Me having some celebrities on the show. I mean, to name a few, Bobby B, Jay Holiday, Twister. Those men did not do any interviews really with any other woman. So for me to be that Black woman, to have them come on the show, I think has been it blossomed. I've gotten so much more praise. So I'm like, yeah, you're gonna know who TeeTalk is. You're gonna know who I am.
Period.
Long Island doesn't get enough praise in the media world. It doesn't get enough. Nobody talks about Long Island. If you talk about New York, we're talking about Brooklyn, Queens, Harlem,
or upstate.
Upstate. You're not really shedding light on Long Island, and I definitely want to be that media queen, that media woman, to do that, and I think I've accomplished that.
There's so much talent that's come from Long Island, though.
It is it's so much talent, but they don't come back and be like, "Let's do it, guys." So it's like pointless, because if they're from New York, they're gonna rep. They're from New York. I know Alexis Sky just opened up her shop. Not that far from where I live, and she opened up in Deer Park, and she's from Long Island. So I was like, okay, I like her for that. So
yeah, one of my favorite artists of all time is from Long Island, Mariah Carey.
Yeah, she's from Huntington, and she doesn't come out here. She's from here. Lady Gaga, Ashanti. You can just keep literally a lot of people. I think Billy Joel. There's a lot of people in different genres that are from Long Island, but they don't. I really don't.
That is interesting.
Only people I really know that rep Long Island is like EPMD.
Yeah.
Rakim. They're from Wyandotte. And they're from Brentwood, so they really rep the Long Island. Other than that, we quiet.
That is crazy.
I know. And
us in Jersey City, all we really got is Joe Budden, and
you guys do have Joe. You guys definitely do have Joe Budden. Joe Budden has been a pioneer in the podcasting industry. So much has changed for him, from being a rapper to being a media mogul. It's like, wow.
Yeah, girl, you couldn't escape him in 2002 with that "Pump It Up" song. You couldn't. But every street.
You couldn't, and it's like, and he's getting royalties. He's still getting checks from that song, because they still like play it in movies. They say, and You Got Served comes on every day on VH1 and BET. So,
right.
So he's still getting that check. So that was a commercial hit, definitely.
Yeah, he did that. So what made you want to get into media? Why was this your lane that you wanted to go into?
Devin, let me break it down for you. So, because then you're gonna be like, wow, okay. It's a whole circle. So when I was in high school, is either I chose that I want to be a detective and get into like FBI and stuff like that to solve murders, or I took a TV class. So I'm a conspiracy theorist. I love crime. I've taken so many forensics class in college, got A's. Like I wanted to minor in that, but I realized you have to be a police officer first, and that's something that I didn't want to do. And I don't want to be. I wish I can just go into the and then boom, be a whole detective.
Right.
That doesn't happen. You have to. There's steps to that. I said, okay, that's cool, whatever. So you know what? I talk a lot. I talk so much. I was always that person in high school to talk. So I was like, you know what? I want to have my own TV show. And I didn't know what to call it. The Tiana show didn't sound, because that's when I think Tyra came out. Oprah, Ellen, they had their names. And I'm just like, the Tiana show, that doesn't sound good in 2012. So when I went to college, I was like, all right, I'm going to go to school for radio and television. And I didn't know they had that as a major. And boy, I loved it. I took all these TV classes, writing treatments, uh, directing your own commercials, music videos. It was like, this is it. I love this. And that's what drove me. And I created a YouTube channel called Ms.TeeTalks. And I guess I didn't know what to call myself because I didn't want to go by Tiana or my first and last name. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna go by TeeTalk. It had a little ring to it, and nobody had anything like that. I know there was TED Talk, but that's something different. But TeeTalk, when I looked it up on the internet at the time in 2012, nobody had anything of that sort. And
that's the sign right there.
Especially Ms.TeeTalks, MS, Ms.TeeTalks. So on social media, you have to have that one name that nobody has. So Ms.TeeTalks wasn't taken on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook or anything like that. So that's so then I had to brand myself in a way. But 2012, that's when I started, and I was just doing current events. I act like I was in the news. Today, guys, let me tell you about what happened in the media. Like, I was one of those very like robotic.
Yeah.
But I think I got very comfortable in front of the camera, because being in front of the camera it's like hard.
Yes.
Because I have an insecurity with my own voice. So even now, today, hate it so much. But I gotta do what I gotta do. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people in the East Coast make it in the TV world because they don't have accents, and they sound very, oh my god, like
right.
Today is I've noticed that. It's I don't know why, but I noticed that when I'm looking up, how to execute certain things. But I think the media world needed me, and that's why I wanted to get into radio and television. I think that I at the time, and still now, I think that y'all needed me.
Right.
And that's why I was like, you know what? I'm going to get into media. Period.
Yes. Being in front of the camera is so difficult because not only are you hearing yourself talk, but then you also have to see yourself. Like, you are literally you're looking at yourself, and the camera's on, and you know that you have to perform. But one thing that really helped me was, while going through college, of course, was honestly just shutting down my brain. Just like, okay, let me just be myself. I had to really build up that confidence for myself. So that's definitely like a process to learn. And it's something that you're always going to have to learn throughout life.
And that's what it was, because I kept going back and forth. Because I edited my own videos when I did TeeTalk. I was doing like skits. I was doing all.
Girl, you do everything.
Yeah, like but that was YouTube growing up. I was 18, 19. I was like, okay, let me just do this. Then I got into doing some interviews and getting people on my show back in the day. And I was like, you know what? I was in school, but it was kind of hard. When I went to college, I didn't work, so I was strictly in school trying to get my life all the way together. And right after college in 2017, I came out with TeeTalk Tuesday. And that has, from 2017 till now, was over 100 interviews that is posted right now on YouTube that I've done. And it's been a journey, because I used to go to people's houses to do these interviews. So I'm transforming people's houses and studios. Then I have my own studio in Long Island. And it was such a transformation from 2017 to 2019, because I've executed over 100 interviews, over 100 different people. And it's been a blessing. But I set these up. They reach out to me, I reach out to them. A word of mouth in Long Island. So it's I'm well respected in Long Island for doing those interviews. Like, I was doing every race, every and didn't matter.
Hitting every market.
Yeah, there was an interview where this woman did not speak English, and it was kind of hard for me to edit it. It was hard, but I had to. Her boutique was beautiful, and I really wanted to showcase and show that, and to really do that and make people happy and smile. That was like a real life goal of mine.
Oh, that's awesome. So who are some of your inspirations?
You know, it's so funny. I'm gonna talk about him because he is, but Nick Cannon. I know he's in the media right now. Nick Cannon's in the media right now for some stuff he said, which I gotta do my research and really, you know, I can't sit here and judge Nick Cannon and you know, because he got would have fired, whatever. But I'm gonna bring him up because of his drive.
Mm-hmm.
He is what I want to eventually be. You know, he does acting, producing, directing, has multiple shows, hosts multiple shows. And that's the kind of lane that I, you know, want to be in. Steve Harvey, of course. He does the same thing. So I like Ellen. I never watched her talk show. I mean, I watched her talk show, her TV show. Yeah. I never watched her TV show in the 90s because I was like 2. Oprah, I love Oprah. I know I don't, but it's so weird to kind of say Oprah is, because at first when I did interviews, people interviewed me, I was like, oh, Oprah. But it's the idea of Oprah. Do I really know who Oprah really is? Was I really watching her in the 90s on her talk show? No, I wasn't. So that's fake for me to keep. Not fake, but it's just like, all right, Tiana, like it's an ideal idol. I love Oprah. I would love to work on her own network.
You like where she got to, where she's at.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. You look at these idols, and you often compare yourself to them, but you can be where they are if you work hard. Because, you know, people have compared me to Karen Civil, but I'm sorry, I never saw a mic in Karen Civil's hand. She has people working for her to do that. She's more of a businesswoman, and I respect her business. Yep. But people have. I'm not Karen. So
I feel like a lot of people, because there isn't like a lot of Black representation, or as much Black representation as there is in comparison to white representation. So I feel like whenever there is somebody who's Black coming up, they tend to compare us to people.
Yes.
But it's like, we are individuals. Like, for me, I guess people would compare me to like maybe RuPaul, because I'm a queer Black man. So RuPaul or Billy Porter or whoever. But I'm just like, I'm Devin, bitch. Like,
yes.
Like, I'm not this one or that one. I'm me, because I have my own lane. I have my own voice. I have my own purpose, my own goal. So it's very annoying just being Black in any space, because you tend to compare you to like whatever Black person made it before you. And you're just like, I'm not.
You're not that. Wow. But I get what you're saying there, because it's a kind of an annoyance to it. You're like, no. Like, I am who I am, and I'm going to be who I'm going to be. And point blank, period.
And don't let that person be problematic, girl. Oh, you remind me of RuPaul. Excuse me, huh?
Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about college.
Yeah,
How was that for you? You said you went to Brooklyn College, or you graduated from Brooklyn College.
Yeah, I went to Suffolk, and then I graduated from Brooklyn College. College was, you would think I was really interactive with people because of how I talk, I was not. I didn't care about people in college. I've only made like 5 friends that I talk to once in a while. Literally, like, I think I have one friend, not even a friend, but one person I would say happy birthday to, like, you know,
you're right,
from college.
Regularly. Yep.
My last 2 years of college, I was taking 6 classes a semester. So that's about, I think, 18 credits or 18 credits.
18 credits.
So yeah, and I didn't get that 1C when I did that.
You better work.
So I don't know, I forgot my GPA was, but it was all right. It was nice. It was cute. And and I'm from Long Island, so think about my travel. Think about how much money I spent.
Your commute,
$500 a month to get to Brooklyn from Long Island, and I didn't work, so luckily my parents paid for that. And I still had to eat out there. So taking 6 classes and doing it all in the morning, because I did not want to take the train at night. I had like this one night class that I hated, but I had to take it. And it was I'm so happy and grateful that shit is over. It's done. It's over. I don't have to, like, if I want to go back, I can go back. But like, just to think about the 706 train, to think about being on the train, to think about doing papers and homework and I have a boyfriend on top of that. I have a whole boyfriend.
Not a man, girl. Not a man while in school. What?
I did. So yeah, we've been together for 7 years, and I dated him when I was my first year in college. I didn't meet him in college, but I'm just saying, it's like that was a lot to deal with because I'm in the honeymoon stage, and I want to go out to eat. I want to do this. I want to do that. Oh no, but I have to do homework. I have to do this, and I'm just like, I just like it was just such a it was a lot, but he understood, luckily. But yeah, I was my freshman to my senior year, boom, and then after that, because we're going on 8 years, but it was a lot, but I got through it, and I'm glad I got through it. My mental was like I was okay, learning new things, new techniques in the TV world and in the media world was interesting. I wish they taught us a little bit more. Yeah. I wish school with when it comes out to TV and media, to get your bachelor's. I really wish it was more classes like that. So taking the social studies, the math, the English. I hate that. Let me just go to school and direct my own shit. Right. And have fun.
So let's discuss something that I really want to pick your brain on.
There were times when wait, are you playing something or am I playing something?
It's not me.
Oh my God. Wow.
What happened?
That scared me.
Oh, is it your laptop?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna turn this shit over. Ooh, that scared me. No, because I thought Missing on Long Island was just playing, and then it was scary. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That scared me. Yo, when you watch this back, you're gonna see how scared I was.
Yeah. That's going to be the promo clip. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I was like, what the hell? That was funny. I gotta see that.
So one of the main things that I really wanted to pick your brain on is being a Black woman in the media industry. I feel like we don't get a lot of information because they don't give I don't feel like they don't give Black women in the media the platforms to discuss what they're going through at all. Like they don't. They're too busy. They're always making Black women work and interview other people, but they're not taking the time out to interview them. Hence the reason why I wanted to start the series. But what barriers do you think are there for you as a Black woman in the media industry?
I love questions like this. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. Mm-hmm. A lot of when I wanted to do media and get into media, I thought about that. I thought about, wow, being a Black woman in media. Mm-hmm. It is not normalized.
No.
Now, especially when all this stuff is happening with the country, they want to give everything to Black people now. Oh, now since you guys are so oppressed, let me give you everything. Listen to this, Devin. Let me hire more Black people in the media. That's what they're doing now. They want a certain percentage of Black people in their workforce, in media. Now that we looted and got upset and rioted and marched, and it should never take place. No, it should never take that.
Nope.
So that's their okay. That's their Halloween candy for us. Like, okay, here we're gonna do this for you. And growing up, I really wasn't thinking like being just a Black woman, just being a Black woman, until I took like a women's studies class where my professor was Black and she was Black and she was proud. And so I forgot her name, but she was great. And I just feel like I wish we were more appreciated, and maybe I'm looking at, because sometimes I be looking to see like what black woman is in the media, but I feel like some of us are not educated enough, like our counterparts when it comes down to media, and because we don't see it at all. In Hollywood, of course, you know how hard it is
for a Black woman. Hollywood, oh my gosh!
For even a Black creators to get their show picked up from a network. That's why it's like, damn, like, do I have a chance?
Right.
And like these women that have chances, I'm like, oh, what the fuck they do? Like, I be thinking, like, what do they do to, because they have left their jobs because of sexual harassment.
Yep.
They have left their jobs for discrimination.
Yeah.
We get that seat, and once we get that seat at the table in these media in the media world, it's taken away from us as soon as we sit down, because it's a lot that we have to go through. For being a Black woman, we're not treated as such. And I see that when I hear a lot of women talk about their time in the workforce and stuff like that.
So now let's get into some tips, tricks, and advice.
Yes, I'm gonna give you some tips, tricks, and advice.
So how did you get people to come onto your platform? What do you use? Do you email? Do you DM? Like, how do you do it? Or do you do all of it?
So when it comes down to celebrities, because that's what people want to know. I know to get I'm not saying regular, but to get people that are not verified, it's a quick DM or email. But to get to these celebrities, for me to get to Twister, for me to get to Bobby, that's the story. I know Bobby, but for me to get to that's a story. To get to these celebrities, you have to look at their context. You have to look at who are they following? It's scary, but who are they following, and who is their PR? Sometimes their PRs are in their bio.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do, you email their PR. Their PR, I'm gonna tell you something funny story. Their PRs, you don't get to their management. Sometimes their PR and management it interlocks, but their PR are people who have 100 followers on Instagram that don't really talk to nobody. 50 followers, 100 followers, and you get to those people and you email those people. It's very important to be honest with you, to have a business email. I've been trying to tell a lot of people that when I do the interviews, because I think you have a Gmail account, right?
Yes.
Gmail.com. You emailed me at info@teetalktv.com.
Yes.
You emailed me at a .com. It costs $6 a month to get a business email. When PRs,
wait, did I?
yes, I swear.
Send me the link after this.
Yes, I will. When PRs see the .com,
Mm-hmm.
it's a wrap. They're like, oh, who is this? Who is emailing this? This person. And that different. I can't say the word, but that separates you from. You know what I'm trying to say, but I can't say it. That separates you from me and you. You're gonna email Bobby V's manager. Oh, gmail.com. Okay, whatever. info@teetalktv.com. Oh, I got replies back from a lot of
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people. Even Yandy's people replied back to me. So a lot of people have replied back to me. So I can do the get the interview, and I think that's a big tip, especially people that are in my field and really want to do interviews and really get their names out there. And another tip I'm going to say as well is have a website as well. Have a reel. Have at least a minute highlight of what you do. Let me see your personality. Let me see who you are. That first minute is going to show people who you are. You have outtakes. You're funny. You're energetic. Talking about you. You're bright.
Thank you.
If you make, I don't know if you have a reel, but if you make a 1 minute reel of just your interview that you just, and even have like a shady moment in there, like even have like those like moments that that I've seen, that would be like, oh, I gotta have Devin. People in the media have to do. People write to me. Oh, people wrote to me. How did you get this interview? I look things up. I search. And then when it comes down to doing interviews, when I interview celebrities, they'd be mad shocked of what I know about them. They're like, how the fuck this? Because I research.
I read your interview on Vibe, darling. That's what I did.
Yeah. Always do, and it's scary because sometimes like I look at some interview or I look at some stuff and some people don't know what they say.
Mm-hmm.
So if they do like if they do interview, sometimes they don't know what they say, and they be like, how the fuck did Tiana, how did she know about that? I'd be like, you gotta watch it during the interview, especially if you're somebody and you're media trained, you still gotta watch. They think that if they see something on a small platform, it's not gonna get nowhere.
Yes.
And it will.
Oh wow.
that's my little if your followers are gonna watch this, they're gonna get some tips. I definitely do want to do a webinar though and really get into detail.
Yeah, I think that'll be dope for you. You're filled with so much knowledge. Like, if people need to hear that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like a free one. Like, I don't care about funds. I want to do a free webinar for people who really mess with me. And first, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but I want to have it before the end of the summer and really like have it all cute, like a Zoom one.
What do you use for your website? Do you use like another platform like Wix or Squarespace?
I use Squarespace.
Okay.
It's I pay yearly. I don't like. I don't like paying monthly. I'm not a monthly person. Yeah, I pay yearly. I pay like $200 a year. It's cheap. That's like $20 a month.
Yeah.
And that's $6. And I think, like I said, I think Google has this thing. So that's what I have right now. I pay $6 a month for my business email. And that would make you stand out so much more because how it filters out in these celebrities
with the emails.
Yeah, the emails, how it separates. It just they say Gmail, like okay. They say .com, like okay, .com, .org, .gov. No, just kidding. But that
not they'll be scared if they see a .gov. It's the IRS.
But yeah, so a .com is very important, and it doesn't cost you that much. I think somebody should have $100, and it was $6 a month. It's not $100 all at once. And also, I have a link tree in my bio that I pay $6 a month for too. Oh, all right.
Period.
Is that enough? Yeah. So I tried it.
Yeah, it is. I was hearing. I was like, that's like $32, girl.
Yeah. You gotta really invest. And now, I'm thinking about, finally starting my e-commerce. I want to sell shirts now. I want to sell mugs. I want to sell stuff.
Yeah, at that point, you can start doing that.
I'm thinking. I'm like, what should I sell? I always keep thinking about what are men gonna wear. I don't think about us women. I know women. Hopefully, they'll support me. But I think about what are men gonna wear.
Dudes I feel like dudes like hoodies.
Yeah, I know, but my logo is just like, a man is not gonna wear a shirt with a kiss on it. It's just I have to think about something.
It depends on the man, honey.
Right? And I want to do like cute little PR packages for people, like wear this on your show, like wear it, like
yes.
Yeah,
there's a vision there, cool. Darling.
That's cool. I can't wait for you to. I'm starting to get packages from people to wear their stuff, which is so fun.
Oh wow! All right.
I'm
learning so much from you today.
Yes, it's so refreshing that people would actually send you. You don't have to ask. They're like, can you please just wear this? But people I know, but I've interviewed. They're like, okay, I'll send you this for my line, and you wear it on the show. I was like, oh, yeah. I'm like, wow. Like I just don't be, believing it. So then today it clicked that I need a PO box. I'm getting a PO box.
Yep. Period. There you go.
I don't have one, and I can't keep sending my tell them my real address.
Yep.
They're gonna come and haunt me.
Right. Come right to your doorstep. Hello.
Especially like I mentioned before, especially doing the show Missing on Long Island. That's scary.
Yeah, girl. Which let's talk about your work. So tell me a little bit about Talk Tuesdays. What was the inception with that?
Love it. Talk Tuesdays. I love the triple T annotation to it.
Yes.
It's something that I had to do when I first started a YouTube channel. Now I do Talk Tuesdays on Instagram. I was watching videos how to get started on YouTube, and they said have a designated time and day that your video drops and let people know. Mm-hmm. And I thought the Talk Tuesday was such a good kick. And when I used to do on YouTube, I used to record I was about 3 months ahead at all times. Mm-hmm. So I used to have content. I used to be on vacation and things were dropping on Tuesday. Like I had like 3 weeks of episodes just drop. And that was amazing to have them edited and having pre-interviews. Like you yourself, Devin, you are scheduling your interviews.
Yes.
yourself. You are, and I think that's amazing to to do that. I mean, it's not easy to schedule and that make sure that they're ready, make sure that they're right, make sure everything is crisp
Right.
and clean.
Right.
And that's one thing I had to do, and everybody caught on like, okay, on Tuesday I gotta watch TikTok. On Tuesday now I gotta go on her live at this time. Okay, Tuesday, so and people were finally, getting it. I need a good I have a good solid 5 people that are in there every Tuesday. And that's all that matters to me.
Yes.
That's all that matters to me. If
That loyalty.
I have 2 loyal people, and there has been people that have watched me since 2012.
It's crazy.
I'm like, how? Why?
Yeah, I have the same thing. Like, people have been listening to the Devin Hour since I started it at my college radio station.
Oh, wow. How many episodes do you have?
I have on SoundCloud or on the streaming services, there's about 50 something episodes, but on Mixcloud and other platforms where I used to upload before, because I have music and stuff playing in the background.
Yeah.
Because I did radio, there has to be at least 100 episodes probably. There's a lot in the archives.
Oh my God. So I love how passionate you are. And you really, this is what you want to do. What do you want to do though? Do you want to be a media person? What do you want to do?
So my main thing is podcasting. So at first it was radio, but then I was like, radio is too scripted. You have to follow too many guidelines. Unless you're at Sirius XM, which is the goal, hire me.
I know.
Yeah, but then I started to get into podcasting because I have a mouth and I have an opinion. And I feel like podcasting is more authentic and more real. Well, at least for me, at least coming from me.
It's unfiltered. It's definitely unfiltered.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I went to podcasting. So now the goal is a successful podcast. Eventually opening up my own podcasting studio for people to use. That's one of the things I want to do. That's a goal by 30.
Yes.
By 30, that's a goal.
Oh yeah, you have 10 years.
Yep. So I gotta set realistic goals, darling.
I know.
And what else? And to also produce content. I'm the type of person that likes to do behind the scenes work and in front of the camera. So I do a lot of I already helped produce 3 different podcasts. A lot of people that I met through radio station and in general, I help them with their podcasts and stuff. So that's my goal. Just podcasting and talking shit and getting paid for it. That's what I want.
I love it. And then your personality, you're not dull, you're so bright, and you're so happy. Well, you make it seem like you're really happy. I know there's some people that are not happy in life. They're fuck life. But you seem like
I didn't mean to laugh, but that shit was funny.
You seem I love it. I can definitely see you on TV talking shit and your name being in the headlines.
Oh, definitely. Thank you.
Bro, but in a good way though. Look what Devin said. Oh, he's right, girls. Not I can see it.
Yeah, that's the goal. And also LGBTQ work, humanitarian work, activism work. That's shit I do.
It is a wrap. And you know what else I have? Okay, I'm gonna give you one fun fact. I know this is the Devin hour and a half. But a fun fact about Ms.TeeTalks is that from 9th to 12th grade, I had 100% attendance, and I have a certificate for that.
That is wild. I got suspended a couple times though, but that's wild.
Oh my God! Yeah, 4 years consecutive perfect attendance. When I did it the first year, I'm like, I gotta do it every year. But me, from 9th to 12th grade, those are the moments where you get in the most trouble. Those are the moments where you get suspended, like you said. Those are the moments where you get into fights. Those are the moments where you don't want to go to school. I did not miss not one day of school in high school.
You are spectacular. I think I only missed. I know I said I got suspended, but I only missed in total 4 days. So
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
And then I was doing really good at work, and then you just get drained. College, I did really good. I was going to Brooklyn College. Ooh, I did really good.
I never missed a day of school in college. Never did. Never missed a class. Never missed any of that.
Woo!
Not anything like Like, I didn't miss class for like any nonsense. Like, if I was missing class, that was because I was like sick or something else.
Yeah, I don't really get sick like that. But I think I missed like one day out of my. I missed like 2 days out of my 4 year in college.
That's
Cause
crazy.
oh yeah.
It's
Cause
crazy.
I used to get my teachers gave me A's in Brooklyn College. They would give you an A just because you have perfect attendance.
Period.
So I failed. Like my midterm, and still got an A in the class.
That's.
He was weird. I was like, how? And that is weird. College is weird.
All my professors were scared of me, so there's that.
Oh, I can really.
Yeah, girl. Cause oh my god, like if you know me in person, I'm low key like very. I'm not bitchy. I won't say I'm bitchy, but I'm very like stern, especially when I believe in something.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that with you. Like
especially
you
since
being that way.
Especially since a lot of my professors were white, I didn't take any of that nonsense. So
Yeah, I wouldn't either. And especially like you're a black man and you're a black man, a black queer man. So you already those are just two different categories that some people just can't respect and can't even, and it's hard. So for you to, I could tell you would always stick up for yourself, and people around you, and that's important.
Yes, it is. Speaking of important, talk about your docuseries.
Yes, my docuseries, Missing on Long Island. Let me tell you real quick.
Yes, because that came as a surprise. I didn't know you did that.
Yeah, so Missing on Long Island. So this goes full circle back to what I wanted to be an FBI. I wanted to be a detective. And I just realized I'm from Long Island, and I love missing people shows. So I watched Disappeared. I watched Gone Without a Trace. I've watched See No Evil. These are all missing the Ice Cream Man. Okay, I watch a lot of missing people's shows. So I wanted to create my own show.
Yes.
So I woke up one day. I said, I'm about to create a show. I said, I'm about to create it. I'm about to call it Missing on Long Island because it can't be in. We're on an island.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm doing it. Fuck everything. I'm doing it. So then I made this is another fact. I'm gonna tell you. I created a logo. I didn't create it. I paid somebody. I used Fiverr.com. So Fiverr.com is your best friend forever and ever and ever. It's mad cheap. My Missing on Long Island logo cost me $35, and it's original. And I had it created. So then I'm like, all right, I have a logo. Everybody loved it. I was like, guys, I'm creating a show. I didn't have no premise. I just said, I'm creating a show called Missing on Long Island. I'm looking for people that will work with me, and this is a paid opportunity. So I blasted to my college, to everything. And then I was like, all right, do you have any Missing on Long Island pages? No Missing on Long Island pages, but they had Long Island missing pages. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to create my first case. The first case came to me. Oh, my daughter has been missing for almost a year. And, the friend that she was with was found dead, and she was never found. And I was just like, I said, where are you guys located? They're like, Connecticut. I said, okay. So I hired these two boys, don't even know them. They just were I did phone interviews. I was like, all right, you guys get paid $100 of the day, and I'll buy you lunch, dinner, whatever. I can pick you up. We're driving to Connecticut, and that's that. We have a shooting day. I had to do the shooting day, do 2 interviews back to back. So driving to Connecticut was 4 hours. Driving back was 4 hours. And we had to wear our staff shirts. I brought staff shirts, Missing on Long Island staff shirts. We went over the entire show, that what we're gonna ask questions and how are we gonna do it. And it was like an 18-hour shoot, like a 16-hour shoot day. Devin, I don't know if you've seen the episode. It was only 24 minutes, right? You have to watch it. I have time tomorrow. You'll probably
16-hour shoot day and only 24 minutes, girl.
Oh, yeah. And if you watch it, I'm telling you, you would hit me and be like, Tiana, you would respect me so much more. And I'm not trying to like, I'm not trying to sound like cocky, but I'm just saying like people that watch it respected me and my craft so much more because I'm a Black woman who created a show like this. And it wasn't, I'm not even trying to like, I'm not even, you probably didn't see a preview of it. I'm not even bigging it up. This got over 100,000 views in 8 months. It took 8 months. Over 1 million minutes watched.
It's crazy.
And but my audience is predominantly white. I don't think they know that they know that a Black woman created it because it's on a Black woman YouTube channel. But it is. However, when you watch it, I had to pay a narrator. I had to pay people to edit it. I directed it. I edited it with these folks. Beautiful, beautiful team. They're college kids. We're college kids. They just got out of college, just graduated. So this show, we shot it in June of last year. So they just graduated and they're so excited. And the end result, like I literally when I got like drunk the night that I had the show come out because we had like 5,000 views in the first week. And I was like, oh my God, and I don't even want to tell you so much about it. Like you have to watch the show because
I will. I for sure will.
Because the twists and turns that I kind of created in the show. There's 2 people I interviewed. The mom didn't know I interviewed the woman named Anna, so that was a conflict, and nobody knew until the day the show came out. And the day the show came out, people were like, "What?"
That is wild.
I did some shit you see on Love and Hip Hop. That's what I did, and you'll see it. And you'll see how we edit it. You see the back and forth. You see the evidence. I have police evidence in the show. I have a lot of pictures, and I was already threatened to get sued. All this dumb shit, but that's what comes with that's what comes with the job. And it was one of my best projects I've ever done in my life. And I already shot the second episode. I'm just editing it now with my editor. And that's a really good one. That's a really good one.
You are killing it.
Devin, you have to if you don't watch it, I'm blocked. I'm not gonna block you. But I get I have confidence. I've talked about it with people, and they were like, "Oh, okay, yeah." They watch the shit. They're like, "Girl." They're like, no, this woman watched it because I just posted 100K. Don't know who she is. She just watched it and she hit me up and was like, oh my God, I just got through this. This is crazy. Da, 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 da. And the comments are very, if you look at the comments first, it's very, it's crazy.
Yes.
But to create, because all shows need a twist, and to have bullet points of how I was going to create the show was definitely amazing. I'm glad that I created it, and it's like a hit that in my head. It's a hit.
That is crazy. Mind you, docuseries like that, like little mystery stuff, they kind of creep me out. But I am definitely going to watch it.
This one, you I was scared, and you'll see why I was scared. I was very scared. My parents, I had to get lawyers involved. It was annoying. However, the end result, even the second episode is good too. It's really good. The second episode is gonna really people gotta watch that shit too. That one is
Did you
mind-boggling.
think it if lawyers are not trying to come after you? Girl, you made
it. I made it, but I didn't physically say anything, so I can't get sued.
Right.
You can make a content, but if somebody's making if somebody's saying something about you and it wasn't me, if I didn't physically defame you, then you can't sue me. Right. And they don't know that.
You're just telling the story. You're just telling the information that is there.
You get if you create a story like the news or create a story like TMZ, you cannot get. If I say, oh, this person did this, I say it, I can get sued. and you have to prove that you lost something. We went to school for this. I went to school for it. You have to prove that you lost your job. You gotta prove that you lost something because of a video. But it's a video. It's amazing. The second episode's coming out soon. I think I'm gonna do like a little more crime stuff on that channel because now YouTube is cutting checks. I get paid now, so it's amazing to do what I've always wanted to do and to create something like that, and then the format I did it in and who I chose to be with, to come with the journey, to share the journey with me. This is something you'll see on TV. This is no winky dink documentary. And let me tell you something real quick right now. Just because I did that documentary, I influenced about 12 people in different countries to cover that case. Because they used my footage. They used my footage. I said, and I wrote to them in different languages. I said, you used my footage, credit me, credit me. Because people, I did the first. I was the first story to do it, and people in Russia and Japan, and it was in Indonesia and India.
Dick riding, that's what that is.
Yes, and they took my videos and put it in their videos, and I appreciate that. But they had a word for me because that's when you can sue, because you use my shit, use my content that I did, that I created. My camera, so it's like, but it's a good. You have to watch it. Watch it tonight. Watch it tomorrow. Watch it next.
I will. I'll definitely watch it tonight. You
have to watch it tonight because I still gotta send you links. I still gotta send you how to get an email. I will. I didn't forget. I don't really forget. I will definitely send you how to the show, and I'm gonna send you Fiverr.com because you can definitely utilize that. I feel like you can sell merch. You can have the Devin Hour logo into your. I can see your face.
Thanks.
I can see your face like in the logo. You can level up in ways that you have it. You have
it. Thank you so much.
You have it. I'm telling you, you have it.
Thank you.
What time is it? We've been having
It's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, girl, it's gonna be a bitch to edit, but I'm happy I got all this content.
I'm sorry. I think about that, but imagine.
No, but like when there's genuine conversation like this, like you don't want to end it because great content comes from genuine conversation. So I'm so happy we had this opportunity to talk and to connect. Yes. So I'm so happy to have you as a guest on the Devin Hour. And you be a part of my journey. So thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome. I can't wait to look more back what you've done and what you've accomplished as well, to really get to know the side, and then this week you can come on my show.
Yes, girl. Ready. Hit me up anytime. I'll be ready.
Yes. Okay. now I have a friend in Jersey City. So yes, I'm connecting with the Jersey folks.
Yes, girl. We're lit. We're lit over. Well, Jersey City is practically New York City, but
I can't. I'm meeting so many people from different states, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy because now when I go somewhere when we're done quarantine. COVID is not going nowhere, but I'm just saying once we get some type of normalcy, like we're gonna really, I'm gonna link up and have fun. I know people in Chicago now. Jersey, Texas.
Yes, that is so dope. So there you go. That's the Devin Hour with Ms. T.
Yay!
Thank you so much
again.
Thank you so much for coming onto the podcast. This was absolutely amazing. Everybody go follow her at Ms.TeeTalks on Instagram and everywhere. The live streams are amazing. Your interviews are absolutely amazing. Go check out her docuseries. It is absolutely going to snatch my wig when I watch it. I'm telling you right now. Those mystery shows, they really shake me. I'm telling you right now.
Devin, I will get a DM from you, and I'm telling you, you're going to DM. That's it. You're going to DM me.
I got you.
No, you know
who I'm watching with? I'm watching with my mom because my mom loves like mystery stuff like that.
Your mom's going to be like, I think she did it. I think he did it. It's one of those. It's one of those where you try to figure out what happened.
Right. Did you come to a conclusion? Or do I have to watch this right now? Oh.
Watch. It's one of those shows. I created one of those.
Oh,
I
yes.
created one, but I never said, this person did. The narrator didn't say that. But people have came out with their own theories, and it's so cool.
There you go.
But the second episode, it's scary because she definitely got second episode. I think the woman was killed.
Ooh, everybody go check that out when it comes out. Don't spill too much tea. But
I can't. Yeah, that one is scary.
So yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on to the Devin Hour. Thank you so much. Everybody, make sure that you follow me. If you're not following me, as you should be, because if you're listening to the podcast, obviously you're a follower. But follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at Devin2Woke. A lot of shit gets spilled over there as well. Also, just quick shout out to my lovely, lovely proteges, the Black Minds. They're making it work at home. So go check them out. They are lovely. They are getting interviews in. They have a lot of stuff coming up with them. So check them out. And also make sure you check out one of my good friends, Miss Tracy G. Go check out her podcast, She's Beauty and the Beast, that I have helped with, and you will find out later. So there you go.
I know who that is. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. She's really good.
Yes, I know exactly who she is. You know, we're in the media world, so we know exactly. Yeah. Look at you. Oh, thank you again, Dev.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. I'll catch you later, love.
Yes.